Well, hello and welcome back, and thanks for coming back. We're in the downtown Kato Paphos Harbour area, and guess what? We're going to storm all the restaurants and show you what's going on, and it's always especially for you. Now, without further ado, let's try and catch up with the blonde beauty and introduce her, because that is the most beautiful woman in the world, and her name is Miss Ochin Gracivia LaBouffe, and she's legging it down to the downtown Kato Paphos Harbour. I wonder if these big balls are what she's chasing, perhaps. Let's have a word with her.
Hello everybody, first of all, but how nice, beautiful to see you again and again. Should I tell the people the story about 3S?
What?
You didn't know that. You see people, he never knows what am I going to talk. He doesn't know, but I just remembered one story and I would like to tell you. I had some people where I met them in one hotel. The people, associate, and the man, it was a lovely couple, and the man said to me, I've come here to Cyprus for 3S.
For 3 what?
3S. Guess what is this 3S is? I mean 3 words starting with S. I said, well, Richard, his name was, and Susan. Richard and Susan. And I said, 3S you've come for here. And he said, I've been always coming for this 3S. Try to guess. And I said, well, C. He said, yes. Then I said, son. He said, yes. And the third, no. And the third, I said, shops.
Oh, shops.
He said, no. That was that thing where you...
There we are. See? Fun and games in the downtown Kato Paphos Harbour. All that's missing is you. Let's go and see what's going on in the restaurants. We're quite early into the evening service. It's only just begun. And of course, as the time progresses, it'll get that a little bit busy. But one thing's for sure, all of these smaller balls have now been filled up, and they are looking absolutely spectacular. It gives that something extra to the downtown Kato Paphos Harbour. Something was missing. And of course, something else is missing, and that's the street lights. But you never know. Once the clocks go back, they might put them on that little bit earlier to make it that little bit better for YouTubers to walk around and make little videos to promote downtown Kato Paphos. First restaurant coming up is the King's Restaurant. This is a traditional family restaurant. 3 generations. It's been open for a long time indeed. And of course, it's going to be passed down to the next gang of princes and princesses in the next few years. And of course, they've got great plans of their own. But one thing's for sure, if you want a great meal, King's Restaurant could be the one at the very top of your list.
Not only very top, it must become as a habit for you, by the way, a lovely habit which not harms you, by the way. It only brings you a pleasure, unforgettable moments of your life.
Well, it might put a bit of weight on you as well, because the food is absolutely delicious and it is to die for. 1 or 2 tables are occupied, and like I say, they've only just started to commence the evening service. Let's go and have a quick look and read through 1 or 2 of the items on the menu, especially for you. Perhaps if you want a quick starter, a feta cheese, that is just under €9. If you want some octopus, that's going to kick you off at €22. But hey, that's not bad for an octopus who was kicking away in the water only a few seconds ago. Perhaps you want a fish meze. That's €28 per person. Salmon on the grill, €23. Seems to be a bit of a bargain, to be honest. There's a lot of great food and a lot of great staff. That's the greatest waiter in the world. And of course, that's Christos, one of the managers in the background. Downtown Kato Paphos on a truly spectacality of an evening indeed. Hello. And Andreas has arrived. Yasu Gumbaro. All right?
Hello guys, how are you?
Have you been busy all day?
Yes.
Yeah? Are you going to be busy tonight?
You can't see what's going on, what
Yeah.
started to be on. Yes,
It's a birthday party, is it?
it's every day the same thing.
Yeah, everything. You're getting bored now, aren't you?
No,
No.
bored, but
As long as you keep making enough money to run that BMW,
No,
you'll be all right.
no, it's
Yeah?
not about the money.
No.
It's must be okay, you must be healthy and everything else.
How long, I know you've told me before, but how long have you worked in the Kato Paphos Harbour?
From
You
the
were here
belly.
From a little boy, weren't
From
you?
the belly.
From the belly.
That's belly.
I was in the
that's
belly
right.
and I was working.
He was already here. There we are. So this is a harbour baby. There's no doubt about that.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
100% harbour child.
He's a harbour child. He may have even been conceived in the harbour. You never know.
No.
No?
The house.
That was in the house, was it? There we are. That was in the house.
Yeah,
There we
can
are.
you imagine what is life? Yes, his mother was pregnant.
Thanks, Andrea.
And she was coming to work here because it's a family business. Can you imagine? And he was coming, yes, in the belly of the mother. My goodness, he's a harbour child.
He is.
Yeah.
He's been coming here for a long, long time. If you want a great meal, come and see Andreas at the King's Restaurant. And one thing's for sure, they'll make sure that you have a great, great night indeed. Just like these guys over here. Look at that. Birthday celebrations in the downtown Kato Paphos Harbour. The next restaurant on the block is Theo's. Again, they're starting to ramp up into the evening service. And if you want a great, great meal, guess what? The chef is the boss in this restaurant. And this is Andreas, the man in charge. There we are, dancing and prancing in the downtown Kato Paphos Harbour.
Elvira, come here, please. Come here. Listen to me. Come,
There we are.
everybody.
He wants to do some dancing. Theo's restaurant on a downtown Kato Paphos promenade, and they're all dancing and prancing along with Miss Ochin Krasivi on the booth. Theo's restaurant, the best restaurant in the world.
You are right, it's okay.
Yes.
Well, so many men in this war universe. How many billions we have?
It's called charm.
One day
I have a charm too, but I lose them.
he's got one button on the if
Huh?
I push it, he's doing everything for me.
He have a button on his
you
head
have
or
to
somewhere else?
find where
Here.
Could be around
somewhere
there.
but do you know you have to find this button. Where should I find another
Every
button in the
person
map?
you have to find the button.
Yes.
Me, I find the button of you two now. That's why we are the best friends.
Andreas, you're a star. Andreas is the superstar in charge of Theo's restaurant. If you want a great, great table, that has got to be the man you go and have a word with. This is the downtown Kato Paphos Harbour main entrance. Obviously, you can swim in from other directions, but if you want to walk in on dry land, this is the way you go in. And if you want to go on a great, great boat trip, there's many boats in there waiting especially for you. Fishing trips, turtle watching trips, and there are some great, great fun boats as well. And a couple of big boys. One's called the Ocean Vision and one's called the Wave Dancer. These are the two competitors in the Paphos Harbour, and of course they make sure you get a great, great day trip and a spectacality of an evening trip. So come down to Kato Paphos Harbour and bring a couple of bob with you, and you're going to get a great, great trip indeed. Krasivi?
My goodness, I'm still waiting for a light to come up, and it appears to be a little bit dark forest for me. I know that it's not a forest, it's a lovely harbour with its beautiful restaurants. In the restaurants the sun is shining, I was going to say. The lights is shining, but we are still waiting for the street lights, where you can feel more comfortable, where you can show more and more things. And I know that we're showing pretty much the same, but every time we're doing it, it's totally different.
It is indeed, and of course we meet new superstars along the way. Someone else is having a bit of a party here. There's some champagne flutes and a bottle of something being delivered. And of course Princess Alice is waiting especially for us at the most famous restaurant in the harbour, and of course it's the Pelican restaurant. And she is one of our superstars. Princess Alice, you all right? Are you looking forward to getting your new t-shirts when they arrive? Yeah?
And she's
Well,
looking very nice today.
James is busy designing them, and when they're done he's going to send me some pictures. We'll show them to you, and then we'll get them made especially for you. This is the Pelican restaurant. Could be the busiest. It's certainly one of the most famous restaurants in the harbour, that's for sure. And of course on top of that there's their Rira house, and if you look very, very carefully, in her special little office is the girl known as Miss Coco. And of course she is the Pelican that actually owns the restaurant. And there she is getting ready to prance the stuff. She'll be coming out onto the promenade and harbour area very, very soon indeed. At the moment she's trying to steal something from the kiosk next door. There she is, the lady called Coco. Yo, yo, Coco. She's having a little sit down. Forgive the mess by her rear end. What can I say? There we go. Let's keep going. The next restaurant in the downtown Kato Paphos Harbour area is run by a couple of brothers, and of course the man in charge of it is the most handsome man in the world, and his name is Mr. Emmanuel. How are you doing, Emmanuel? Busy? Been busy all day?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's the whole day.
Do you be busy tonight?
Hopefully.
Hopefully. And we've got Leiluk over here. This is one of the girls in charge of the show. Leiluk, Yasu Kumbaru, Kamajoba. Yeah. Rogarachat. There we are. There we are. If you want a great meal, that's where you've got to go. Let's have a quick look down their menu. What have they got? Honey glazed halloumi. That's cheese, by the way, if you're new to the channel, at €9. That sounds like a bargain. I tell you what, the cheeseburger here is very good at €13. I've sampled that a couple of times. But I tell you what, the nicest thing is one of the steaks. And of course, a giant pork chop. There's plenty of things on the menu. Bistro Gelal. And on top of that, if you want to finish off with a great ice cream, this is the place to come. Let's go and have a quick look and see some of those beautiful ice creams that are waiting especially for you. If your name's Princess Megan and you've got a little brother called Gangster Max, look at that. Big shout out to your mum, obviously Lady Jessica, and that superstar Sir Simon. We're always thinking about you. I'm looking forward to seeing you again very soon, somewhere in the downtown Kato Paphos promenade and harbour area. That's the Gamma Juba. She's given this gentleman some change, and of course she's always got a great smile for you and for me. Downtown Kato Paphos on a truly spectacality of an evening indeed. Yasu Kumbaro. Oh, give us my hand back. This is the father of the two brothers, superstar. He started this cafe restaurant a long time ago, and he's now passed it over to his sons, Marius and Andreas. So if you want a great meal and a great atmosphere, that's the place to come. The next restaurant, which happens to be the biggest in the Paphos Harbour, is called Sail at the Castle. And the boss himself there is helping a lady to choose some fish. This is the man who's been here since time began, called George, Yasu Gumbaro. And if you want a great meal, this has got to be that restaurant waiting just for you.
I always was saying that this man, Mr. George, is always, I was talking to Mr. Paul that he's shy man. Obviously, he's just serious man. Serious man who is...
Always serious.
Always serious, there he is. Very well dressed, by the way. Very well dressed indeed.
For so many years. I think he knows this restaurant like his 10 fingers, by the way.
Yeah.
And I always amazed, I've been always and still amazed about the uniforms, how organized and how professional it looks.
They do indeed. And the doorman, the man in charge of the show, looks even better dressed than they do. Look at him, standing at attention, and he's been here since 1998. A handsome man, a gentleman, and he'll make sure that you get a 1998. There we are. 1988. Oh my God. Oh, now talking about people in downtown Kato Paphos Harbour, there's the man who owes us a free drink, or two, or three, or four, or five. One, only one. This is Mr. Costa. Is this your dog, Costa?
Yes.
He's a nice little dog. Yasu, little Gumbaru. Hello.
Boss?
Simba.
Simba. Simba is here. So that's the new girl in charge of the show. There he is. Little Simba. Absolute superstar. So Costas has got some sense and brought himself a great dog into the little cafeteria restaurant known as Stevie's. This is his little empire, and I tell you what, if you want a great drink, a special cocktail, you can make your own cocktails here, by the way. The ingredients that you might want, perhaps you want sex on the beach, but you don't want the beach bit, who knows? But this is the greatest little cocktail bar and restaurant in downtown Kato Paphos Harbour. Paphos Harbour is waiting especially for you. There's Ooh La La, and he's hunting these people down, and he's dreaming of kicking them in there to make sure that they get a special treat. A master at his craft, personality to die for, Mr. Henry. Ooh La 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 La. Let's have a word with the beauty.
That Simba was amazing, by the way. He's Costas is saying that he's grown up. He's 10 years old, but still looking like baby because of its shape. It's so small. My daughter's dog is also Simba, but
not quite as nice a dog as that one.
No, I mean he's very naughty, like my daughter.
Yes, indeed. So if you like what we see, hit the like, click that subscribe, perhaps come back for a little bit more of our madness. And while you're at it, why not go and hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform? Google those words, Buy Me a Coffee, Marika and me. And of course, you will hit our landing page, get a little bit more information about us, and you'll have the opportunity to read the comments and the replies that other people have left. And of course, you'll be able to virtually buy us that magic coffee or two. And you can also join to be one of our superstar members at only €10 a month. And we thank some of the stars who have done it. If your name's Lady Carrie, there's a man in life called Sir Tony. We wish you a great gig over the weekend. And of course, if your name is Lady Carrie but with an I, and there's a Graham in your life, we wish you a great gig as well. And of course, there's superstars all the way in downtown Cornwall. That's Sir Phil and the lady who likes a butterfly or two, Lady Sharon. We thank you very much indeed.
And I promise you, my dear, that I will find you a lovely, beautiful butterfly. Butterfly? My goodness, what's wrong with my English? Where it's gone? Now talking about these lovely areas, we are at the end of this beautiful place, and you know, everywhere you look, it's so beautiful. First of all, this beauty creates the lovely weather, and then the rest of these things. And if you want to just come here for a walk, it doesn't matter that you don't want to go to eat somewhere or drink somewhere. Only if you work, you charging your batteries fully and then going back to your hotels or wherever you live in with such a lovely mood, by the way. I would like to say that while we were passing through the Pelican restaurant, it was a woman with the lovely lady who was turning back 3 times and smiling at me. Obviously she understood who we are, but she understood also that we are on filming, and probably some people are feeling shy, but I waved to her, and for that, even that made me happy.
Thanks for watching. Of course, we'll see you again very soon. If you're looking to find us on an evening, you'll find us in the Pelican restaurant from around about 7:30 in the evening. Pull up a seat and let's chew the fat. Christina Booth is thinking about walking on the edge of a wall, especially for a superstar in damp downtown Glasgow. And Dayman is saying no. Sir John Ricey, big shout out to you. And of course, another girl in downtown Glasgow. We need to do a big shout out to you, Lady Kirsty. We're missing you like crazy.
My niece, unfortunately, I should feel my niece. Well, I would like to tell you that the work around these areas was wonderful. We totally enjoyed it, and we would like to tell you how much we loving you, how much we kissing you, how much we greeting you from the bottom of our 2 hearts. And also I would like to mention, not to be forgotten, about our Spirula and about all Cypriot friends who are watching us. Kissing you, of course, as well.
Cari Nicta, Lady Spirula in downtown North London, and of course we're missing you like crazy, and to your son Andreas and all of the family. And we'll see you again next year. Thanks for watching the little channel known as Marika and